Nurses will picket at the University of Kansas Hospital.
They're working on a new contract and they're asking for better pay. KSHB joins us live at the hospital with how the hospital is responding this morning. Sayed?
Yeah, hi, good morning, guys. For the first time in its history, the Kansas University's Nursing Association, which is the union that represents many of the nurses here, voted against next year's contract because of pay cuts. And today they're planning to picket from 9 to 10. But I wanted to get the hospital's response to this. And who better to ask than the president and CEO of the hospital, Bob Page. Bob, when this is going on in your hospital, some of the nurses aren't happy with the proposed contract for next year. How do you respond to that?
Well, first, I want to clarify, Sayed, it is the union that's picketing today. It's really not our nursing staff. Second of all, we believe this is a very vocal minority. I have to tell you, I've been stunned by the amount of misinformation coming out from the union publicly. So here's a couple of facts. First of all, hospital operating margins across the country are declining. Last year, we grew between 8 and 10%, and our margin was half of what it was the year before. And the second fact is that the negotiating team that the union put at the table with our negotiating team agreed to these changes. That was put forward for a vote of the dues-paying members, and they rejected the agreement that their negotiating team had agreed to.
Interesting. But, a lot of them are feeling that these cuts might make some of these high-qualified, experienced nurses leave and find work elsewhere. Are you afraid that might happen?
Well, first, I believe we have the best nurses here at the University of Kansas Hospital, and I am not worried about losing nurses. In fact, we were at orientation yesterday, and we asked the nursing people who just agreed to join our hospital, why are you coming here? And you know what the answer was? We're the best hospital. People want to work here. We don't want to lose anybody as a result of this, but we are very confident. Hundreds of people apply for our openings. We'll be fine.
Very good. Thanks, Bob, for joining us this morning, and we'll have more from the Nurses Union coming up in about a half an hour. Reporting live, KSHB 41 Action News.